Hello everyone, this is Tina. In this video, I'm going to cover parent to child. Actually, you guys already learned, okay? So for parent-child communication in React, we use a special property defined in React called props. Because we are using functional components, for every function defined in JavaScript, you can pass parameters. So that's a way we also use to communicate between parent and child, okay, which is defined called props. Props are read-only and they are passed from parent to child through HTML attributes. When we write JSX, okay, JSX. So how to do it? The steps is parent pass data, bind attribute to child component, and in the child, it will receive data. The child component will receive data through props parameter. Okay, let's give an example of here. We already had a demo when we talk about the props. Okay. We'll have let's just review, kind of like review a little bit. Like a parent to child. Okay, then I'm going to create two. Inside our slide, we use what? We use app and some. I'll change it to be another name. I will use parent and child. Parent.tsx. We'll have one more. One more is child.tsx. Okay, so the parent, both parent and child, they are functional component. So how can we indicate the relationship between parent and child? They have a relationship parent-child. How can we know? Yes, inside here, suppose I contract here. Let me have h1. h1 is a parent, and then I will have a child component here. So in this case, our child component is inside the parent. Then we can declare the relationship between this parent component and this child component is a parent to child because child is inside a parent. Now, how can we pass information from parent to child? Yes, through HTML attribute. This one will consider like a HTML syntax, right? It's not HTML, it's a JSX, but it looks like a HTML because you can have tags and you can have attribute, okay? So we can have attribute. Let's use our favorite example as the slide show. First here, I have a const, set count, okay? And equals use state becomes 0. And here we'll have a parent has a count defined here. And inside the parent, we will also have a button. The button will be +1. Here I will call onClick. OnClick, I will do is set count. Yes. Not wrong, okay. Count +1. Then I'm going to do is I want to pass this count to a child. What you can do is through attribute. This attribute is you decide. You want what's the name you want. You can give any name you want to match, but make sure it's. I think it has to be follow the JavaScript identifier. Okay. So you can only have space like so. My name has a space. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So equals I will say count. And the TypeScript will detect errors because in my child, you didn't define any properties here. But when I use a child, you say you have a count properties to be given to the child, right? That's why they have a type error. So here we can give props, okay? Props. And for this props is a who populated value. It's a React populated value. Suppose to say, I want to give I want to give an array like a countries, and give an array. There is a string array. So who is going to give you these countries? React don't know because as a developer, we don't manually call child, which is new child, right? call this function child, execute it. It's what? It's when React see this piece of code, React going to make a call to the child. So React know, oh, I only know I will give you props, and this props is going to be an object to receive everything you pass through your parent. Okay, so you cannot just put anything. I want to have a number, I want to have a string. No, you cannot, because you have no control how this function is being invoked. It's React control that. Okay, so here I will define a type called the props type, and then I will give a type. Type I will have a count. Count is what? It's a number. My bad. Okay. Then here inside a child, let me have a h2. Have a count, a child, and also have a count. Why is a count? Count is through the props. You can destruction from the parameter, or you can destruction inside the function body. Okay, like this way. Okay, now I'm done. We are going to do what? We are going to render this parent inside the app. So here I'm going to have a parent. Okay, now let's execute the code, start application. Therefore, npm start. Okay, needed to wait a little bit to see the result. It's the same video as day one or something. I couldn't remember when we talk about the props. Okay, so now both the parent are 0, and this +1 is in parent. Whenever I change in parent, the child also is being changed. Okay, that is the props being passed one. And props, oh, I forgot. I forgot to show you another thing here. Inside our React tool, you will see the relationship, like a parent is a child of app. Child is a child of parent component. Okay, and as if you see in your child, you will also see props. Props you have what? Count. And whenever you change the props, it's going to be also changed in your UI. But here is inside parent, I have what? I have a state, which is for the count. Okay, and you can pass anything from your parent to child using props. You can pass a string like a name, like what kind of name should I give? Name is Miss XING. Okay, then here you will have a name. Yes, type is string. No. Then here you will have a name, and then you can display this name. Name. Okay, then we'll go to our browser. You will see it's being passed. You can also pass you can also pass a function. Suppose here, you can also pass a function. Suppose here I have what kind of function? Okay, just pass a function, just for demo purpose. Okay, like this way to pass a function. I will just say console.log hello, like this way. Okay. Oh, no. The can only have it must be the value, okay, not a statement. So have function in my child. I can have a function. What's the type? I don't receive any parameters and return void. That's my function. So here you want to see errors. Okay, see here. This is my function signature here, and in my function body doesn't have any returned value, so it's a void. Then here I can do what? Here I can have a button. Button is a callback function clicked. Okay, and for this function, when I do onClick, I will do what? Here I will get fn. Then I just pass this fn as the reference to here. Then go to our browser. What I can do is here, refresh. When I click this function, you will see hello. See here. Okay, and this function is passed through the function definition is inside our parent, which is here. But when I invoke, it's in my child here. Okay, you can also pass other values like you can also here we have a demo here. Okay. You can also pass what? You can also pass number, string, array. Okay. Array of string, any kind of data. So the key concept of props is a data flow. The props allow the data to flow from a parent component to a child component. It's unidirectional. Help maintain a clear and predictable structure in our application. Okay, the data can be any type, like a whole bunch of them. You can also pass a JSX. Okay, we'll show you later. Props are immutable from child component's perspective. This means a child component cannot modify the props it received, it can only use them. If a child components need to change the data, which is change a parent one, it should communicate back to the parent, which is the next communication way we're going to talk about, which is child to parent. Okay. Props enable dynamic rendering of components. For instance, you can pass different values to a component to customize its appearance and behavior. What it means? Take a look at here. Suppose this component is a one called section component. Okay, for this section component, and when displayed on the page, they display different text. But the component itself is the same. So you can through the props, pass the props to other component called a section component and to render different values, which is this one is a 1 component, which is a +2. Okay, this one can be like a 3 components, but it's +3, which is in your code you only have 1 component to represent all 3, but the data is being different is because the props is different. Okay, that is this one talking about. Okay, and last one I want to show you is you can also pass the JSX, which we already showed later, and between them you can, between opening tag, closing tag, you can have other JSX, and you can also get from inside our React. Okay, inside our child. So I'm going to do is in my parent, I'm going to turn this one on to have it has a closing tag and opening tag. Okay, and then here I will have paragraph. This is JXX inside the parent. Okay, and let's have more here. Label. Let's have input dynamic. Okay, like this way. Okay. So now I want to receive these 2 things inside of my child, also render after the button. Suppose I have a BR here, okay? How to do it? First, it already have errors because in your props, you didn't say, oh, I have this JSX, right? How to do it? You have a special keyword called children, okay? Children, and type is React. You can say React DOM, you can React node or React element. Okay, then you can have a children here. Okay, then here you can have what thing? Just display this children here. Oh, my bad. Should I go here? As you can see, this one is being displayed under the button. These 2, which is JSX sent from our parent here. I have I just thought of a question, okay? Because here must use children, right? If here I also have a children, what's going to happen? Okay, let me have a test here. I never do like this way, okay? Children. Okay. Hello? You're gonna have error here. Children are specified twice. Will be overwritten, okay? So you cannot. It's very smart, okay? So you cannot have children twice because this one has a kind of like a key value, key property name is called a children. Okay, but if I don't have this one, probably I can call children. If I don't have this one, Then here, can I specify? Can I specify for the children? Okay, I remove this one. Okay, then can I have children here? Hello. Let's see here. Can I have a children? But this time it's a string. Oh, cannot. By default, it has a children. See here. By default, it has a children. Even though you don't have the JS, even though I don't have, let me make it to be void. Let me remove it. Okay. Oh, hey, it works. Oh, because I comment. Even let me see. Okay. No, let me remove it. No errors. No errors. See here. Oh, if I don't have children, you can use children. Then here string line. Let me see if I can put the children here. Okay. I forgot to distraction assignment from here. Okay, let's see. Oh, it works. So if you don't have children, you can use children. But once you have children, then you cannot. Okay, I'll turn it back to have a children version. Okay. Here I will have a children. Then h1 paragraph. This is JSX from parent. Have a closing tag, and we have the input here, right? And then have error, so we're gonna be remove this part. Okay, if you don't have children, you can use, but if you already have, then you cannot. React node. Okay, React node. So everything should be fine. Let's see. Okay, so it works. Okay, so that's the props. You can pass anything, any kind of data to from a parent to child through the props. Okay. And here only have one parameter for the functional component. If we have more, the React don't know what kind of value should I give, right? So only have props. Props is an object, okay, which will based on what you pass from parent. It's going to decide the attributes inside the props. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I will see you in next one. Bye bye. Thank you.